Google's upcoming Pixel 9a might not be as budget-friendly as some had hoped. A new report suggests the phone's pricing could be higher than expected, which may change how it competes in the mid-range smartphone market. Leaks about the Pixel 9a have been circulating for months, with detailed renders, live images, and even hands-on videos giving a clear look at the device. It was even seen alongside Samsung's unannounced Galaxy S25 Edge, making it one of the most thoroughly revealed upcoming phones. While its design and features are well documented, one thing that has remained uncertain is its price, until now. According to a trusted source, the Pixel 9a will start at $499 in the United States for the 128GB model, with the 256GB version priced at $599. In the United Kingdom, the price will likely be £499 and £599, respectively. Canadian buyers can expect to pay $679 for the base model and $809 for the higher storage variant. Across Europe, prices vary slightly, with the phone reportedly starting at €559 in Ireland, while markets like France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and Belgium are expected to see a €549 base price and €649 for the 256GB version. This pricing is in line with previous reports, though some rumors had hinted at a more affordable launch, especially in certain European regions. Hopes of a lower-cost option have now faded, and instead, the Pixel 9a appears to be following the same pricing pattern as its predecessor, the Pixel 8a. That model also launched at $499 in the United States and similar price points in other regions. While keeping the same price isn't unusual, some potential buyers may have expected a slight drop, especially with increasing competition in the mid-range segment. Earlier speculation suggested that the Pixel 9a could be priced at around $449 or €499, while offering premium features like a 120Hz OLED display, 8GB of RAM, a dual camera system with 48MP and 13MP sensors, and a 5,100 mAh battery. If that pricing had been accurate, it would have made the Pixel 9 one of the most competitive options in its category. However, with the confirmed pricing, it now faces stronger challenges from rival brands. The real test for the Pixel 9a is how well it stacks up against competitors in the same price range. Compared to Apple's upcoming iPhone 16e, Samsung's Galaxy S24 FE, and the OnePlus 13R, the Pixel 9a has some advantages, but it also comes with trade-offs. It will be slightly more affordable than Apple's entry-level model and Samsung's Fan Edition device, though it sits at a higher price point than Motorola's mid-range options or Samsung's Galaxy, a 35 5G. Another factor to consider is the standard Pixel 9, which is expected to launch at $799 but frequently sees discounts, dropping it to $699 or even $649. If its price falls further to $599, buyers may find it more worthwhile to choose the standard Pixel 9 instead, as it offers a better camera, a more premium build, and additional features over the Pixel 9a. OnePlus is another brand bringing strong competition, with the OnePlus 13R offering more base storage than the Pixel 9a, an extra 4GB of RAM, a larger and higher quality display, a bigger battery, and a triple camera system, rather than a dual lens setup. Google's biggest advantage remains its long-term software support, but a slightly lower price tag would have made the Pixel 9 a much stronger contender. Despite the higher-than-expected pricing, the Pixel 9 still has a lot to offer, especially for users who prefer a clean Android experience with years of software updates. The question now is whether its price will affect its appeal in a competitive market. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you enjoyed this update, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech news. For years, Apple has kept a familiar look for the iPhone, but could that finally be changing? The iPhone 17 Pro Max is rumored to introduce one of the biggest design updates in a long time. Leaks suggest Apple may be switching up the camera layout, making this model look noticeably different from its predecessors. But with various reports floating around, is this redesign actually happening, or is it just another rumor that won't come true? Recent images shared by insider Sonny Dixon reveal an iPhone 17 Pro Max inside a MagSafe case. What's interesting is that the case design doesn't match the ones made for the iPhone 16 Pro Max, hinting at some major adjustments. The biggest difference appears to be in the camera system. Apple has stuck with a triangular camera layout on its Pro models for quite some time, but the iPhone 17 Pro Max might feature a larger, horizontal camera bump. Unlike the current placement, where the flash and LiDAR scanner are positioned separately, The new design is expected to line up the LED flash, microphone, and LiDAR sensor vertically toward the edge of a rectangular camera strip. This change would make the back of the iPhone look more like Google's Pixel phones rather than previous iPhones. If these leaks are accurate, Apple could be introducing this updated camera layout across multiple iPhone 17 models. Reports suggest that the iPhone 17 Pro will also adopt the horizontal camera bar, making it a shared design rather than an exclusive feature for the Pro Max. Additionally, a new model called the iPhone 17 Air, a thinner device that may replace the iPhone 17 Plus, is also rumored to follow a similar look. However, since this model is expected to have just one rear camera, its camera bar might be significantly smaller. Interestingly, the base iPhone 17 may not see this change at all. Leaks indicate that it could stick with the camera layout found on the iPhone 15 and iPhone 16 models, making it the only device in the lineup without a visual overhaul. However, not all reports agree on these changes. While several sources claim that Apple is planning a larger rectangular camera island for the Pro models, Bloomberg's Mark Gurman, known for accurate Apple leaks, suggests that at least one of these leaked designs might be based on incorrect sketches. That being said, the information had previously reported that Apple was developing a redesigned camera bump for the iPhone 17 Pro. So even if this specific leak turns out to be inaccurate, some level of change in the upcoming models is still expected. Beyond the camera, there are also discussions about potential refinements to the dynamic island. Some leaks hint that Apple is working to make it cutout smaller, but the recently surfaced cased images don't provide enough details to confirm whether this is true. Apple has maintained a consistent iPhone design for the past 5 generations, and many users are hoping for something fresh. If these leaks are correct, the new camera bar could make the iPhone 17 lineup stand out and feel like a more meaningful upgrade. It might also help Apple drive sales at a time when demand for new iPhones has seen some decline. Of course, not everyone may be happy with the change. Some users prefer Apple's current camera layout and might not be thrilled about a switch to a horizontal design. Others might not care about the look as long as the camera quality and performance continue to improve. What do you think about this potential redesign? Would you like to see the new camera layout on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, or do you prefer the current style? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this video useful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more updates on the latest tech news. The Galaxy Z Flip 7 is generating a lot of buzz, but one big question remains. Will it use Samsung's in-house Exynos 2500 processor, or is it sticking with Qualcomm again? If the latest reports are true, Samsung may be dropping Exynos from its upcoming foldable. But is that really a bad thing? For a while, rumors suggested that Samsung was set to bring the Exynos 2500 to the Galaxy Z Flip 7. However, those plans may have hit a roadblock. Samsung has been dealing with ongoing production issues with its new chip, and things aren't looking great. Initially, the company intended to use the Exynos 2500 in the Galaxy S25 and S25 Plus, but due to low production yields, it had to switch entirely to Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite. Now, the same problem might be affecting the Flip 7. Reports now indicate that Samsung is likely to continue using Qualcomm's chip instead. But why is the Exynos 2500 facing these setbacks?